Hi everybody, welcome to the Astrology Chat for March 2nd, 2024. So the keys for today are not to shy away from frustration or irritation. Take a moment and breathe and process. Do not react, but let yourself process so that you can understand the opportunity of healing, of breakthrough, of communication, of understanding, of anything that is possible when instead of running away from what makes you uncomfortable, you embrace it. And the more that you allow yourself to find the comfort of change, to find the discomfort that comes from changing as comfortable, the more you're going to be setting yourself up for the long-term changes that are ahead of us. I kind of feel like a little bit of a broken record, but we're in the final month of this astrological new year. We're about to approach the new astrological new year. We're about to have the eclipse seasons hitting. So there's some very deep awarenesses about what is no longer serving you, about how you've changed, about how your relationships have changed because you've changed, or how your relationships aren't changing enough because you changed, or how stagnant anything is in your life. Like, there is this spiritual, like, here it is. It's the sun in Pisces shining its light on secret matters, on things that are hidden, that things are intangible and spiritual, right? With Saturn there, with Mercury there, and with Neptune there. So this whole season, this whole Piscean season is really irritation intended for your growth. And I say this because we have the moon in Sagittarius for most of the day. The moon went void while in Scorpio, and then moved into Sagittarius at 8:55 p.m. And so right before the moon went void, the moon in Scorpio met with Neptune and Pisces. And so this hooks up for the day this deep awareness about where your emotional endings and your desires are, and what is connecting or not connecting or manifesting in your dreams. And so this is automatically highlighting what has to be done in your physical to bring alignment into your spiritual, and what needs to be done in the spiritual to align with the physical. Very much, again, the energy of that full moon in Virgo that we had. And then throughout the day, we have Mercury in a semi-square with Pluto. And so there's this irritation, there's a frustration about communicating your spiritual matters, your ideas, about the endings that you're experiencing, and with the energy of your subconscious and what that means and how that will relate to you connecting with people in the collective. Overall, it does very much have this energy of like realizing if you're in the right places with the right people, or if you're with people who are committed to doing the work that it takes to have growth and healing. And if you're not, needing to separate yourself from those situations, especially since we have an irritated energy with the moon and with the North Node in Chiron. And so again, there is this highlight of like paying attention to what is happening for you with the Sagittarian energy of your high mind philosophy goals, the wider picture, the Jupiterian energy in your life. Not very much a micro energy, but like this kind of, as one of my friends says, like your head above the water, you're over the trees and you're looking down, and it's just very long, expansive view. And so you have to allow yourself to have this long view and accept where the details aren't lining up with this long view, not so that you can get frustrated or go into a place of like blame and in despair, but that you can tap into resilience and empower yourself to make the changes that you need to make to achieve these long-term goals that you want to desire. So you are going to be pushed towards yourself. You are going to be pushed away from things that are no longer in line. You are going to have discomfort, but again, the discomfort is an invitation to have progress. It's an invitation to be present. It's an invitation to be intentional and make changes in your life in a way that are going to heal and grow. And it's especially amplified by the fact that we do have the moon in a sextile to Pluto. So if we look at that connection, right, Mercury is having an irritation with Pluto, but Pluto is having a very good meeting with the moon that's saying, okay, let's look at these details and see what's upsetting and what doesn't work, and then allow ourselves to go into that emotional long view and make the adjustments that we need to make so that we can have change behavior, right? The universe, God, the higher source, whatever you want to call it, the stars are really saying like there's a pattern of empowerment that's possible for you. You just have to let yourself find it. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow.